The last major default settings section are permalinks. Permalinks determine what your URLs on your site look like. By default, permalinks are set up to be your site URL $p equals 123. If you've done a little bit of PHP work, you could see that this is using a GET format for the URL, where the URL gives WordPress the ID, and then WordPress does all the rest of the work based on that ID. If we take a look at our site, we could see that right now I'm on p equal to 7. Now this is really helpful from a database perspective to know what the post ID is. However, it's not very user-friendly. So most of the time, people will change this. The day and name and month and name format are really great for magazine or blog style sites, where organizing your content by date makes sense. You may find, however, that this numeric format helps, and it's not as important to have something like a post name or a date in the URL, but you don't want to have the p equals to, so you have something a little bit more semantic. However, most sites go with post name. What this will do is use your domain name followed by the URL slug for the post or page. If we save our changes, come back to our site, and click again, we can see that we're no longer looking at p equals 7. However, if we type in that URL, WordPress knows what article it is and will redirect it. In order to work with these settings, you'll need to have access to your htaccess file. Since we're working locally, that isn't much of an issue. However, if you're working on a live server, inside of the root directory for your site, you'll need to create a file named .htaccess. When I do that on my computer here, the file will disappear since files that begin with a dot are reserved for lower level access and don't usually show up along with other files. However, on your web server, you will see this file and you'll have to give it access and read-write abilities that WordPress will tell you on this page if need be. Finally, you could determine category and tag bases. For example, if all of your categories were topics about a certain thing, you could have topics appear in the URL. Generally, though, these are left blank. If you want, you could take a look at the tags that are available and customize your own permalink settings. If you scroll through here, you could see that there are quite a lot that we have access to. If you take a look here, you could see that we have a number of date and post related tags that we could use. You'll also see information about how to customize and set up your htaccess file if necessary.